everyone, I'm Steph. I'm a hypnotherapist and nervous system nerd who helps people heal from chronic anxiety, chronic illness through the power of the mind and the body. Today we're going to talk about one of my favorite tools, the 3A's method. This framework literally rewires how your brain and your body respond to stress, fear, and symptoms. It's simple, science-backed, and fair warning,
it might ruin your habit of trying to fix yourself with 83 supplements and a new morning routine every week.
Been there. We'll break down what each A means, why it works neurologically, and how this process helps you shift from constant survival mode and chronic symptoms to a state of calm. So let's get comfy, grab a snack, maybe something that doesn't spike your histamine or anxiety levels, and let's dive in. The first A is acknowledge. And this is where you stop gaslighting yourself out of what you feel. Instead of, oh, I shouldn't be feeling this symptom, it becomes, okay, I'm feeling this symptom right now. Cool. When you literally name what's happening, like saying, I feel anxious, I feel angry, I feel pain, I feel fatigue, or even just saying my body is feeling uncomfortable sensations, you're activating your prefrontal cortex. That's the rational part of the brain that talks your amygdala, the fear center, down from the ledge. Science calls this affect labeling, and it's been shown to calm emotional reactivity. In other words, a part of your brain goes, oh, we've identified the threat, we can chill now. Most of us skip this step because we've been taught to immediately try to fix it or suppress it. But suppression tells your body this symptom is dangerous, sound the alarm. And acknowledgement says we're safe enough to notice this. That's the first step in breaking the cycle of chronic anxiety and chronic symptoms. Your body starts to get the memo that it's safe to feel and it's not under attack. Plus, it's free, no supplements required. All right, the second A, a very important one, is allow. This is where the true magic and, let's be honest, the discomfort actually happens. Allowing means making space for what is here without trying to wrestle it into submission. Because when you resist an emotion or a sensation, your limbic system interprets that resistance as danger. And then the body pumps out more cortisol, more adrenaline, and goes deeper into fight or flight. You're basically telling your nervous system, this is a fire! When it's actually just heart palpitations from that iced coffee that you drank 20 minutes ago. But when you allow, you actually interrupt that loop and you show your nervous system, we can feel this and still be safe. That's actually called neuroception, which is your subconscious body's threat detector. Allowing also rewires the parts of your brain that integrate emotion and body awareness. And your body begins to learn that it can handle a wave of anxiety, a wave of dizziness, or a weird symptom that comes on without spiraling. And remember, allowing doesn't mean loving it. It's not like you're sitting there going, ah, nausea, how wonderful. It just means that you stop running from it. You stay with yourself. That's where nervous system safety begins. All right, and the third A is called adjust. Now this, depending on what you're feeling, you're attuned to that day, or where you're at in your journey, can mean one of two things. Adjusting means shifting your focus onto something else. So that focus can either be on engaging with normal life activities after you first acknowledged and allowed the feeling or symptom. You then engage in something or adjust your focus. Or you can adjust your focus towards the state that you want to live in. This can include things like visualization or dancing, doing things that make you feel joy or at least neutral. So your brain wires itself based on repeated experiences and emotions. And because your subconscious doesn't know the difference between what you imagine versus what is real, you can do something that's called mental rehearsal. This is why worrying and anxiety actually works so well. You've literally been rehearsing danger, but you can begin to train your brain to rehearse safety instead. So you might take a couple minutes even each day and start to visualize yourself being in a place that brings you joy, calm, peace, whatever it is that makes you feel a little bit more at ease. This can include vividly recalling a past memory that meant a lot to you, that made you feel good. Or it can include visualizing a future memory. Imagining yourself in a space where you feel great. An example of this could be you're going on a nature walk. Really see yourself looking at the trees above you, the sky. Notice what the air feels like. Notice what it feels like, the ground beneath your feet, just soaking in as much detail as possible in either those memories or future visualizations. For some people, it might mean something like putting on a song that you love and just dancing to it. Even if you can only tap your feet at first or nod your head, this counts, really getting into the feel of it. Or some days, it might simply mean adjusting your focus to your everyday life. So you have that symptom or feeling crop up, you feel overwhelmed by it, you acknowledge it, and then you allow it to be there even for a few seconds at a time. And then you adjust your focus onto doing the dishes, playing with your kids or your pets, doing some laundry or chores around the house, whatever it is, you adjust your focus into your everyday life. And each time that symptom crops up, you pause, you acknowledge it, you allow it, and then you adjust. These 3 A's are what I guide people through in my Brain Body audio program. It's not a long course or a daily workbook. It's 5 targeted hypnosis audios that help your subconscious acknowledge, allow, and adjust. As a bonus, I've added in Elevate, which helps you really get into that feeling of feeling good and visualizing that possibility. And my personal favorite, the Emergency Reset audio for when your brain and body are throwing an actual tantrum. Each audio helps your nervous system practice safety until it becomes your second nature. There is no forced positivity, just rewiring through repetition and experience. And yes, you can do it in pajamas.
I decided that way.
So there you have it. That is the 3 A's: acknowledge, allow, and adjust. Deceptively simple, but it is the foundation of healing chronic anxiety, chronic illness, and chronic symptoms. It gets to that root level, which is your nervous system. If this clicked for you, check out the links below for my Brain Body Reclaim Hypnosis audio bundle, or you can just grab the free 7-day calm kit to start retraining your nervous system today. And if this video truly helped you, please subscribe, give it a like, let me know in the comments which of the 3 A's you are currently working on. Because I read all of the comments, usually with a cup of tea and a little existential sigh. Just kidding. Just remember, your body is not against you, it's just trying to protect you in really annoying ways. And when you show it safety through these steps, it really learns to chill for real this time.